Hello guys, this is the Regular Gamer 06. How is everyone doing today? Boy, am I excited to play this for you guys. If you're new to my channel, this is your first time watching my channel, please subscribe to my channel and please give it a like. It does help me out a ton. So yeah, here we are. We are playing Final Fantasy 9. This is my second playthrough. I did Final Fantasy 7 a while back. That one did not have any commentary because, at the time I didn't have a good mic. But now I do. It actually came in today, and I'm excited. It's I can't remember. It's HyperX Quadcast. I'll be sure to put a link down in the description box. I bought from Amazon. It's a very good mic, guys. I'm enjoying it, and I'm happy to do a live commentary on this. I am so excited for this. So I gotta say, I think this is my second favorite Final Fantasy game. After 7, I love this game. Now, like 7. I used to have an actual copy of this one back when it came out in 2000, and silly me, I sold it years ago. I don't have it anymore. But in case you're wondering, I am playing this on the Switch. Yeah, skip all that. Yeah, so I remember when I first played this a while back, I liked it okay, but I was so into Final Fantasy 7 and 8, because, those games, kind of takes place, like, in the future setting, while this one is, kind of like a medieval, steampunk setting. And I remember as a kid, I didn't care much for it. But now, years later, I played this game on my PS4, and I just fell in love with it. I love the mini games in this game. Just like 7, I'll do a walkthrough of this. Now, it may not be 100%, but I'll do as much as I can. I do a lot of mini games. Now, some mini games are tedious, like the Chocobo Graph, which I'll get to whenever I get to that part. Of course, I will edit out, the boring stuff, of course. But yeah, it's an incredible game. I love it. I love the story, the character. I love the music. I even have the actual soundtrack to this game. I got it on my bookshelf behind me, as a matter of fact. Of course, I won't talk during cutscenes. Let you guys enjoy it. So yeah. I think that is all. And let's get to it, guys. Here we go. Alright guys, here we are, Final Fantasy IX. As you can see, we are playing as this character. His name is Zidane. Now of course the game is telling us to light the candle in the middle of the room. Right here, but do not do it. See the question mark? Now this is very unique. This was not in the previous Final Fantasy game. So, whenever you see a question mark, that means it's something of interest, you know, so really cool. So kind of pay attention to that if you can. But there are two items that we're going to collect first. See, there we go, 47 gil and potion. Now some people may not realize that, but yeah, I remember as a kid I never knew that these items were here. This game's got a lot of hidden items, and I'll do my best to find them all for you guys. So, you know, if y'all are playing this game with me, you know, if you're using my guide, I'm so happy. You know, I'm glad to be helping you out. Again, check out my Final Fantasy VII walkthrough if you haven't already. You know, I've already completed that game. Let's check out the menu. So as you can see, there's no name for the character. Of course, we're at level 1. Right here is a building. This right here is one of the unique features of Final Fantasy IX. Let's check it out. So, see right here, you got use, you got flee, but that's all we got for now. Let's see here. Protect girls. You hit select. There you go, and it tells you what it does. You take damage in place of a girl. I'll be honest with you guys, I never use this skill. To me, it's pointless. I wouldn't really bother with it. Oh, and right here. Receive gil even when running from battle. That could be useful, but like Final Fantasy VII, I do a lot of level grinding, so therefore I'm not too worried about that. So yeah, for now it's all we got. Let's check out equipment. And as you can see right here, where it says flee, it looks like a red jewel. It says 0 out of 40. That is a skill. As long as you have, you know, whether it's a weapon or, you know, armor, as long as you have it equipped, you know, you do random battles until you max that out. And when you max it out, there'll be like a 3-star. Once your character learns the ability, that character has the ability forever. So, you know, then you can equip, you know, other weapons or, you know, armor. Right here is like your accessories that kind of gives like a boost. So just kind of pay attention to that. You know, whenever you get to a, you know, a new town, just kind of see what they all have. So, but for now, it's all we got. As you can see, we got nothing else. Yeah. Okay, so. Alright, let's continue on with the game. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to mention. If you push pause, if you look on the lower right-hand corner, it says Battle Assistance, 9999, High Speed Mode, and Safe Travel. It's a lot similar to Final Fantasy VII. You got these little booster cheats. Like, for example, so Battle Assistant. You know, you hit L, you see a little icon appear. Take that off. Safe Travel. See? A little simple. I don't know if y'all can see that. There you go. And then high speed. I'll show you. So, but it's very odd because in this one, you have to pause it in order to use these little cheats. while 7, you just hit a button, during gameplay. But here you gotta pause it and then, select what you want. But anyway, I just want to point that out. But here we go, guys. And we have our first name, C. Zidane. I think I'm pronouncing that right, or Zidane. But just like usual in my Final Fantasy 7, I'm keeping the names as default. So we'll hit A. And what's really cool about the character that it will actually say their race, their gender, their age, dominant hand right. That's really cool. So yeah, we're gonna keep it like that. So A, confirm. If you guys want to, now if I'm going too fast, feel free to pause it so y'all can read what the characters are saying. And here we go, our first boss fight already. I know, crazy, right? Now, normally in an RPG game, you would just, immediately start fighting the enemy. But in this one, we are going to steal. Yes, steal plays a big role in this game. Every boss, except the final boss, I think, they all have like special items you can steal. Well, whether it's weapon or armor. So yeah, so you don't want to immediately start attacking. I think I should have boosted my battle hand. So we're gonna steal. Wrist, that's good. But what you want to steal is called Mage Masher. It's a good weapon for Zidane. So for now, just steal. Okay, we got a potion. So one more item. This boss has 3 items. So yeah, just keep stealing. Don't worry about healing. Just keep stealing. And then once we have it, then we'll finish him off. Don't worry about reviving him. Oh, there we go, Mage Masher. Now we can attack him. Senna falls easily. But don't waste your Phoenix down, it's pointless. There we go. I find it funny that they're all worn out, but really, we were kicking his butt instead, but anyway. There's a lot of humor in this game. It's got a lot of, it's got a few funny parts here and there. So yeah, so what's going on, we are a band of thieves, and we are going to Alexandria disguised as a bunch of actors for a play, but it's really a cover-up to kidnap the princess. Yep, Princess Garnet. That is a really famous play in the game of Final Fantasy IX, by the way. Oh yeah, these guys. They're called, Oglops. Oh, if you want a funny comment, select the first one. So yeah, anyway, that was funny, I thought. So here we are, we're back, and now we're pointing at this little guy. He is a black mage. His name's Vivi. And now normally you would continue up, but there are some items to collect. If you stole a power wrist from the first boss just a while ago, go ahead and equip him the wrist. See, that increases evade and magic evasion. So I click that. There we go. See, you can learn like black magic, like fire, thunder, ice. You know, I think you can learn like sleep, I think, or slow. So yeah, he don't have anything else. This may be an hour-long video. I don't know. Yeah, look here on the booster in the bottom. It says Master Abilities, Level, Magic Stone Max, Guild Max. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. You know, that'll just be, you know, too easy. We don't want that. Yeah. There we go. And you can change your window color to classic or normal, but I'm just gonna leave it on normal. Vibration. I'm gonna leave that one off because I'm afraid my mic will catch it and it might be, you know, distracting for you guys. But yeah, there are some items to collect, so let's see here. Trying to think. Alright. So we're gonna go... There we go, get a potion. And then we could go south of here. Gives a few cars to collect. There we go. These little girl has it, hang on. Oh, hang on. I could have sworn she had it. Oh, wait a minute. Another potion. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. There it is, okay. Yeah, zombie card. Yeah, this game has a card game. Final Fantasy VIII was the first to introduce a card game. I never cared much for it. Now, I heard a lot of people like it better than this card game. Now, I'm not going to go in deep with the card game at all. But you guys might enjoy it more than me. But yeah, it's just not for me. But there it is. As you see, it says stock. We have 3 cards and 3 types. So yeah. And speaking of Final Fantasy VIII, you're probably wondering why I'm skipping that and I'm playing this one. I got nothing against Final Fantasy VIII. I like the game. But the thing is, that game is really, really complex. I mean, it's kind of not an easy game. I mean, I do like it, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love the characters. You know, the story's pretty good. I love the cutscenes in that game. But, you know, this one right here, when I'm playing Final Fantasy IX, it's, in my opinion, a lot easier. And like I said, it's my second favorite Final Fantasy game. Maybe in the future I might play Final Fantasy VIII. I don't know. You know, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, so that's why I'm skipping 8 and going straight into 9. So, but maybe if you guys really, really want it, I might consider it. So, okay, here we go. Yeah, right here, if I get around it, if you see the exclamation mark in the card, when you see the card icon, that means that NPC can play cards with you. But like I said, I'm not going into it. And plus, I don't think I have enough cards anyway. I think you need at least 5, if I'm not mistaken. So here we go. Let's continue on. You gotta love Vivi. Very cute character. I like him. Yeah, I find this game very cozy. I mean, just look at the house. You know, you got a little bed. You got a little oven, you know. I mean, I don't know. It's a very cozy house, I think. And we stole, we just robbed Grandma. She has 9 gil. But don't worry, this does not affect the game at all. So it's okay to steal. Not in real life, but you know. So there we go, we got 9 gil. Anything over here? Another potion. Now I think up here is another card. Yep, Fang card. Y'all can always check, see what it looks like. Yeah, right there, we got that. So, anyway. So that is it for this house. So run towards, oh. Rat Kid. I forgot about this character. You'll see him in a little while. I feel like there's another item here, maybe not. Maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, this game got a bunch of weird characters. You got like animal people. But I mean, it's neat though. I mean, I like them. I love the theme of this game. And they're off. Got 33 gil, nice. Now I believe another card right here. Yep, Goblin. Alright. So once you get those 2 items running here, it's a bar. And then examine the lower right corner for a flame card. $27 gil. And another potion. Very, very nice. Did I get everything? Let's check. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. And there's a weapon for Zidane. That's his next good weapon. So whenever we go back to to him, as soon as we take control of him, be sure to equip it. Let's see here. Cures KO. It cannot be used in the field. So it's kind of similar to Phoenix Down. Okay. Yeah, MP. Okay. Okay, guys, here we go. Right here, I believe, is the item shop. Let's check it out. But I don't recommend buying anything just yet to save your gil. But right here, we get some more money. 38 gil. And I find it funny because the shopkeeper don't seem to care, you know. So anyway, let's continue on. Now we're going into the main town square. There, the ticket booth is where you gotta go next, but not yet. Over here are some shops you can go to. So we're gonna start About, let's see, right here. Let's go in here. Now, I believe you got some items over here. Synthesis? Yeah, synthesis is you get certain weapon or item and you combine them for a better weapon or better item. But I'll explain that later on in the game. Let's see. There we go. We got another ether. We're gonna run through here. Now these two shops connect. So, but right here, I think. Oh, a little tricky. I'm gonna try to walk. Hang on. There we go. And another remedy. And then that's pretty much it. Again, I wouldn't buy anything just yet, because you know we'll get better items later on anyway. So let's just go back here. Oh, and talk to this hippo guy right here. Remember that, because we're fixing to get his 3 cards. And this right here is a little wagon. Make sure you examine this. Phoenix Pinion, there we go. Okay, this right here is a mini game. I am not going to do it because I think you got to do it like 100 times without messing up. Now, if you were playing it on the PS4, you get a trophy for it. I don't know if this game is on Xbox. If it is, then there's probably an achievement for that. But I'm not going to bother. But there it is. If you guys want to try it, it's a mini game. But me personally, I'm not going to mess with it. So yeah. But however, you do get the Genji and Alexandria cards for reward. So if you're going to collect cards, then yeah, you want to do this mini game. But you know, like I said, I'm not gonna mess with it right now. But if you guys want to try it, be my guest. So we're gonna continue on. Right here, we're gonna wait for a little girl to leave the house for a reason. Maybe I can go back and forth. There we go. And when she leaves, go in. And right here, grab the eye drops. I think that cures darkness. Let me check. Yeah, cures darkness. And then go up here. And we're stealing some more money. But hey, that helps, right? I don't think there's any more items. Yeah. But see what I mean? Like, this looks very cozy. Like, you got a really neat nightstand right here. A little window you can look out. Like, this is a very cozy house. You know, I mean, this is like one of the reasons why I love this game. I love the environment in this game. You know, it's just a very cozy game to me. I don't know. I mean, y'all might think that's weird, but I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Right here, it's a church, but don't go to it just yet. Instead, go up here to this little boy. get to it. There we go. So we got a little side quest. We're gonna find his cat. Yes. Okay, so we're going all the way back to where we found those 3 items, the cards and the potion. Alright guys, here we are. And there's the cat right there. I feel like the boy knew where the cat was this whole time. I don't know. But anyway, we found his cat. And then he leaves. And now we're going to go back to where we found him to get our reward. Alright. Here we are, we're back. No. Come to the boy. Come on. There we go. Yeah, you talk to him and he gives you, I think he gives you a bomb card. Yeah. So let's check it out. So as you can see, we're building up a very nice card collection. Very cool. Okay, now we go into the church. Exam. I think it's no. Oh, another tent. There we go. And climb the ladder. Now remember that hippo boy I was telling you about, where he said he hidden 3 cards? Well, it's up here. I'll show you. Pull rope, yes. There we go. Iron Knight, Goblin, and another Fang card. So very, very cool. Let's check them out. I always like to check out the cards that I've got. See, we now have 2 Goblin cards, Fang, and there's the Iron Knight. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you can only hold up, I want to say 99 or 100, but I can't remember now. So now it's time to go back to the ticket booth and continue on with the story. So here we go. Alright, here we are. And these right here are optional, so if you want more of the story, you can. Say, I want to be your canary. And then you tell them about Alexandria. And then continue on with the game, you want to show him your ticket. See, he's known as Pointy Hat Boy. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Come on. It's okay, BB. Maybe next time. You know, I kind of wonder, where did he get a fake ticket at? I don't think the game ever explains where he got it in the first place. He does give you 3 cards, I think. Another Goblin card, another Fang card, and a Skeleton card. Yeah, I think Alleyway Jack, if I'm not mistaken, he's this 4-armed guy. And we will see him throughout the game. But, and I'm not going to really mess with him though. Okay, here we go. Go back to the alley. And then, oh. And now he's mad. Like, everyone's so mean to him. And come on, Vivi's just a little kid, you know? Like, give him a break. And then, here's this guy again, a rat kid. Somehow he knew I had a fake ticket. I'm gonna be honest with him. Oh wow, really? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, you have to, you know, in order to continue on with the game. Yep, it's clear. Yeah, this guy, this little rat kid, you'll see right here, that's the 4-armed guy I was telling you about. You'll see him throughout the game. But this rat kid that we're following will play a role later on in the game. Here we are back in the church. Let's see. Now we'll go up to the tower on the roof. Oh, you want me to go first? Okay, I see how it is. Alright. Uh-oh, what's this now? Yeah, these guys with a little red puffball on their heads, they're called Moogles, or Moogle, yeah. Cute little creatures. Oh, this rat kid's not playing around, is he? Yeah, this right here is very unique. I think this is my favorite save point in Final Fantasy history. I think it's very unique. These guys are scattered throughout the game. You talk to them, and they save your game for you. Yeah, and also you can use tent if you're with them. And I guess he's going up first after all. Alright, so he wants us to follow him. Oh, and Stilskin, whatever his name is. You'll see him throughout the game as well. he's like a traveler. If you buy any from him, he gives you items. Now he is a side quest, so be sure to do that if you want to. Great rewards. Yeah, and then he leaves. Okay, so his side quest didn't start right there. I thought it did. Yeah, it hit a little later on, I think. And he's losing his patience. We'll talk to him. Right here is, see, you can save, use a tent, or use Magnet. Magnet is another side quest you can do. You deliver letters. Again, I recommend you doing this. It does give you great rewards. I don't know if you have one right now. Let me check. Yeah, see. This will be throughout the game as well. So they want our help, so obviously we're going to help them. Sure, yeah, why not? So you can see in the bottom left corner it says we have no mail. Now, no, he said I have a favor to ask. You're going to see that a lot throughout the game. So this one wants to deliver a letter to Monty. Obviously we will, so you hit OK. See, now it says you have a letter from Kupo to Monty. So, we just now begun the side quest, the Magnet side quest. So let's go ahead and save. I love that. There we go. I believe that's... Yeah, whenever they say I want Mel Kupo, that means they have no more favors for now. So, like, if you're not for sure if they got, you know, anything else, you just talk to them again until they say I want mail. When you see that, it means you're done for now with that particular Moogle. So, we set our game, and now it's time to continue. So here we go. We are moving on with the story now. So yeah, we gotta hurry now. Okay. Now there are a few items up here. They're all gills, so make sure you pick these up. Yeah, that rat kid doesn't care about anyone but himself. But anyway, so go over here. Yeah, how does he know that? Yep. Yeah, he's a risk taker. So go down here. and it's like a bird's nest. Check it. You get 29 gil. So make sure you pick that up. So go up here. And this is what we're going to name our second character. So as you see, it's Vivi. Race, black mage, male. Appears to be 9. Dominant hand, right. So, but if you guys are playing this, if you want to name your characters however you want, by all means go for it. But I'm keeping my character's name as default. Again, like I did with my 557 playthrough. So here we go. Well, that was rude. Oh yeah, it's Puck. Puck is not a silly name. Okay. Yeah, I think I like Vivi better. So, go down here. Whoops. There we go. Let's see, yeah. Another bird's nest, examine it. And you get 63 gil. Now I think there's one more item. Up here. Yep, right here. Ah. Come on. There we go. 92. Very, very nice. So yeah. Here we go. That's all 3 items. Let's see what we have. We have 841 gil. So, very cool. Alright guys, here we go. Now we are moving on with the story. This next few cutscenes is very cool. I like it. Yeah, this game is full of cutscenes, just like Final Fantasy VIII. Very nice. I mean, again, good story. Good story. I love it. Okay, so I'll be quiet now so y'all can enjoy the cutscenes. All right, here we go. Now the play starting. Wasn't that a cool cutscene? I don't know what it is. It's just really, really neat. But that queen, oh my gosh. So yeah, so right now we're doing the play. I feel like this game has a lot of boss fights in this, but some of them are like, you know, part of the story, like it's staged. You know, like, so like if you die, it's not a game over. But anyway, so here we go. And now we begin. So I don't really consider the boss fight, but you really can't lose. I don't think. Now, as you can see, Senna is up and fully healed. Because, you know, back in the... yeah, you can do like special effects. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. As you can see, there is no steal. So yeah, there's no stealing in this at all. Basically, with this fight, just keep attacking. It doesn't matter who. Yeah, this is all just part of the act. Oh, nice. Yeah, just keep attacking. Okay, we got it. Woo. Yeah, you can tell they really rehearsed for this just to kidnap the princess. Oh gosh, I forgot about this part, guys. This is a mini game. It's very important. I'll tell you why. Like, don't get me wrong, this is a really cool mini game, but you really gotta focus. So, forgive me if I don't really talk a whole lot in this next section. But what you want to do is impress 100 nobles. Because if you do, you get an item called Moonstone, and it's very, very useful. And plus, I think you get 10,000 gil, so very, very useful. So here we go. I'm gonna try to keep quiet because I really need to focus on this part. If I keep screwing up, don't worry, I'll edit out, so you guys are not watching me, you know, messing up all the time. So here we go. Yeah, see right here, it tells you what to push. So okay. A little nervous, but I can do this. Alright, here we go. I don't think I did that right. I think I made a mistake. But let's find out. Yeah, that's not good. We want 100 impressed. So, yeah, see. Yes, we do. Let's see if that did it. Oh, come on. 81, that's not good. We're getting there, guys. Yeah, no. Okay, hang in there. Alright guys, I've been trying out this for a long time now, it's not even funny. What I'll do, I'll have to go back and play off screen. I think what it is, because of my capture card, it's a little laggy, I guess, because I'm pushing on the right buttons, but for some reason I can't get 100. I don't know why. Usually I don't struggle this much in this mini game, but don't worry, I'll point out when you get the moonstone, so just bear with me, guys. This part's funny. So yeah, as you can see, we are now disguised as guards. They're in their underwear. So now we are in actually a castle. I'm sorry, Alexandria. I do talk a little fast. I'm trying not to do that. So yeah, we're doing... Okay, so before we begin, before you do anything, equip the other weapon, see? Now, see where it says flee? But then you go, it says flee anti-tech. So, we can still learn the ability flee and plus detect. And as you can see, it raises our attack to 14 from 12. So obviously we want to equip this. There we go. Yeah, okay. And then we're gonna run up these stairs. Oh, who's this now? I did not know this for a long time, but if you guys look at her robe, that is the robe of a white mage. If you guys played the old Final Fantasy games in the past, you know, 1 through 6, well, maybe not Final Fantasy 6, but if you play the ones that where you change classes, there's in her face. But I think it's Final Fantasy 3, and I think Final Fantasy 5. Those are the Final Fantasy games where, you know, you can pick your classes. Now, if you pick White Mage, your character will wear that white robe, what this woman is wearing. If you look closely on her hood, she's got like little red diamonds on the edge of her hood. That is a white mage robe. Someone mentioned that. I think it was another YouTuber I was watching. I can't remember. And like, I cannot believe I did not notice that. Like, it blew my mind. That's really cool. So yeah, Zidane, I forgot to mention, he is a ladies' man. He's more talkative. He's more, I don't know, he's a more cheerful character than, you know, like Cloud and Squall. Squall is a very depressing character. He don't talk much. Don't get me wrong, I got nothing against Squall, you know, from Final Fantasy VIII. You know, he looks cool. I like his gunblade, but his personality is just like, you know, not very good. But this character, Zidane, has got a very, like, cheery personality. Oh, there she goes. Yep, that was Princess Garnet. Oh god, these guys are very annoying. Zorn and Thorn, like the way they talk is very annoying. They're like the Queen's, I guess you could say they're the Queen's henchmen. Yeah, I don't really care much about these guys. You know, they're very unique characters. So yeah, I totally forgot about these two. Like, see what I mean? Like, we are in trouble. Trouble are we in? Like, they talk really funny. I do apologize if you guys can hear my air conditioner. I had to turn it on a little bit. Now I have it on low because when I was doing that mini game for a while, like, I was sweating. Like, seriously, I was burning up. So I just said, I can't do this. So I got to my air on a little bit. So I do apologize if y'all can hear it in the background. Because it is pretty warm outside. So yeah, they're gonna report to the Queen now. And here she is, Captain of the Knights of Pluto, our next character. Beatrix. She's actually a really awesome character. I like her. Yeah, it's because of my graphics card. I do know the little lag here and there. And that's probably why the media game was so hard for me to do. But like I said, I'll do it off screen and then get back to this part so that you guys will know the rewards that you'll get if you do the mini games, you know, the correct way. I like how Beatrix is all calm about this. And there's a queen. Yeah, let me tell you, she is not a very attractive woman. I don't think she's even human. I mean, she's got blue skin. I don't know what she is. Yep. Steiner, he's a knight. His race is human, male, 33. Dominant hand right. So, again, feel free if you want to change their names around. So, yeah, our third character. So, here we go. So I think now, yeah, now we're going to play as Steiner. That's this is one of the things I like about this game so much, that it switches back and forth between character. It's so cool, very unique. And yeah, I'll see. Yeah, I forgot how many there are. 6. So there's 8. Well, if you count Steiner, then I guess 9. Yeah, look at them. They're all ashamed. Yeah, he's a very strict character. But as you get through the game, at least me personally, you do grow attached to him. Like, he becomes a cool character. Like, right now, you know, you think, you know, he's bad, but he's really not. He's just doing his job. So yeah, you talk to them. Yeah, I can't remember all their names, but yeah, they're slacking off. He's like, what? That's not important right now. I think you can read this if you want. Yeah, yeah. There you have it. That's all your knights. Yeah, so there's 9 of them. Yeah, including Captain Steiner. I think over here. Yeah. Phoenix down. There you go. And I don't think I need more magnet. Yeah, he said I want mail. That means you got no more favors. So we're gonna save it. Make a new block. Alright guys, I think this will be a good stopping point. I played long enough, so it's been over an hour. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. I hope my voices sound better, you know, thanks to this new mic. So anyway, thank you for watching. Again, if you are new, please subscribe to my channel. It does help me out a lot. More parts are coming. So yeah, this will be another playthrough. I cannot wait to play this game for you guys. I'll probably play other games as well. You know, starting October, I would love to play some survival horror games. You know, just to have fun. Alright guys, anyway, that is it. This is the Raging Gamer 06. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.